Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rumiki and today we're gonna continue with the introduction to the internet and web. So as you've seen in the previous video, we talked about the internet. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel, Technical Era. Then we're gonna start with this client and server. So let's get started. Okay, client or server structure of the web. So web is a collection of files that reside on a computer called web server. So this is the important, you should take notes. What is a web server? A web server is a web or a collection of files that reside on a computer for order to access. That's a web server. Here see that are located all over the world and are connected to each other through the internet. So see, imagine your system, right? You store a file there and then somehow you turn them into a web server, turn your system into a web server so that other user from all around the world can access to it. That is a web server. You serve other through your files, right? By giving them your file when they ask him. So next is we talk about web client. When you use your internet connection to become part of the web, your computer becomes a web client in a worldwide client-server network. So see here, imagine I use this system to connect to the internet. So this system will act as a client, right? See, I'm a client, I ask for a server, and then the web server respond back to me with serve me with an answer. So imagine this is like a restaurant, right? You've sit there, and then the waiters will come and take your order and then respond back to you with your food. So that's how it acts as a web server and a web client. You're a client, you came there and said. But in order for all of those to work, we need a web browser. So what is a web browser? A web browser is the software that you run on your computer to make it work as a web client. See, just a PC, it's as a client. Once you install a web browser, it turns to a web client because you need a client to access the website. Without browser, you can access the website, right? You need a web browser to access the website. So that's a little bit about the client-server structure of the web. So next, we're going to talk about HyperText Markup Language. In short form, it is known as HTML. This is not one tips about HTML. It is not a programming language. See, it's already mentioned here. It's a markup language. So don't confuse it as a programming language, or you'll be fooled yourself. So what is HTML or hypertext markup language? The public files on the web server are ordinary text file, much like file used by word processing software. So if we talk about the file in the server, right? Like talk about image or text file. To create a website or to develop, to use the HTML, you just need a notepad. So I'll be showing you after this how we can create a simple text of an HTML. So see here, to allow web browser software to read them, the text must be formatted according to a generally accepted standard. So in order for web browser to accept them, see here I've used a Word or a PowerPoint, right? But in order for a web server to understand it, I have to use some basic elements of HTML, some tag, and all those. So the standard used on the web is HyperText Markup Language. So this is basically a standard for HTML to design a single pages. So we continue with HTML. HTML uses code or tag to tell the web browser software how to display the text contained in the document. See here, there's an example here is given. A web browser reading the following line of text. A review of the book, right? Wind instrument of the 18th century. So here, if you get confused, what is this? Okay. Tag as instruction, see here. B and close B tag as instruction to represent the line of text in bold. So we know about this, right? It's pretty much basic. When you want to click bold, you use B, just like in Microsoft Word, right? B is for bold, I is for italic, and U is for underline. So the same thing here. So except you have to open it and close it. So let's just copy the code and see what happened in Microsoft. I mean in Notepad, right? Okay, there's a closing, there's opening. Okay, here. Let me just copy that, Control C, and then open Notepad. Okay. Now paste. Okay, let's modify this a bit. Okay, so a review of book. Right? So imagine if I give B there. It doesn't matter if it's small or capital T, it's up to you. But since you might get a point, like I'm gonna make it small. So let's just do this. But first, you need to learn about the skeleton of HTML. So I'm gonna show you the skeleton of HTML first. In the latest HTML, you can use HTML5, you can use doctype or all those. Doctype HTML version and all. But here I'm just gonna show you the basics. So HTML head. Okay. And then let's do the title. Okay. So what title? Let's give it a review, okay? Review. So I have post title here. So I'm open body. And then here you can write, let's make it APR break. So here a review of book. The instrument of attention. What you need to do is you need to close head. You need to close body. Okay, that's not closing. This is closing. And now we close HTML. So here, see, this is the skeleton. You open it, HTML here, close it here. So you open head, you can close the head here, so it doesn't matter actually. You can close here, so let me just close it there so that it will be in the basic form of skeleton. So I'm gonna save this file, Control S. So we're gonna save it in desktop. And here is the important thing. What you need to do is just name it ABC. In this case already there, so review the HTML. So here in text document, it's better for you if you select all. That means I'm pressing A, so all file right. So I'm gonna save it. Now what you need to do is you need to search for the file. Okay, so here it is. Created is 4/5/2021. So I'm gonna open it and we'll see what happened. Okay, so now a review of the books, Win of Instrument of the 18th Century. So that's the skeleton of HTML. So for more information regarding HTML, you can comment down below. If you want to learn, I'll be contacting you, or you can check out my Instagram handle and make sure you text there, so I'll be able to contact you. So here is the name, title, right? We give the title, remember? So this is title, and this one here is the title review. So if I open this notepad again, see there's no space, right? So let me give here a little bit of break. Let's see what happened.